Now that you've built an automation for Gmail, SMS, and social media, it's time to connect them all. In this video, we'll build a multi-channel inbound system that captures leads from everywhere and routes them intelligently. You'll see how to merge multiple triggers, tag leads by sources like Gmail lead or Instagram DM, and send instantly to Slack or Team. This is where automation feels magical. One dashboard, all of your inbound activity organized and tracked. By the end of this session, you'll have a complete inbound capture workflow that keeps your whole team in sync no matter where the leads come from.
I'm showing you how to build a unified inbox that captures messages from Gmail, SMS, and WhatsApp, then uses AI to automatically classify them by priority and intent. This is what companies like Zendesk charge hundreds of dollars for, but we are building it for free using n8n. By the end of this video, you'll have all your communication channels in one place, AI that automatically prioritizes urgent messages, a Google Sheet that acts as your CRM, and a system that knows if someone's a new contact or a returning customer. Let's dive in. Here is the problem. Most businesses use Gmail for inquiries, SMS for text messages, WhatsApp for international customers, checking 3 different places constantly, facing urgent messages with no way to know if it's a new customer or an existing one. Today we are fixing this with a smart workflow that captures all channels, normalizes the data, uses AI to classify based on priority and intent. It checks if the contact is new or existing, stores everything in one sheet. Let's build it now. Before we start, you'll need the following: an n8n account, self-hosted or cloud. I'm using a self-hosted account for this tutorial and an OpenAI key for the Agent A Gmail account, a Twilio account with a free trial, and an Ultra Message API for WhatsApp and Google Sheets. These are all the tools we'll be using. I'll walk you through every single step. The setup takes about 20 minutes, but once it's done, it runs 24/7 automatically. Links to everything will be in the description below. First, open your n8n, create a new workflow on the top right corner. Name it Omnichannel Unified Inbox. We need 3 trigger nodes, 1 for each channel, Gmail trigger, search for Gmail trigger. Go to the bottom, this is where you'll find the email trigger. Click on it and configure and connect your Gmail ID. Since I've already done it, I can see my credentials set up already. If you're on a self-hosted plan, head over to the docs and go to your Google Cloud Console. This is where you'll get your client ID and client secret. n8n has in-depth documentation and a simple YouTube tutorial you can follow. Since I've already done it, we'll speed run through things. For the next node, search for Twilio. Look for the trigger on a new SMS and connect your Twilio account. I've already connected mine so I can see it configured here, but you'll have to head over and click New Credential. You'll have to add your account ID and auth token from your Twilio console. Go to your Twilio console account dashboard and you'll find your account ID and auth token. Paste it there and connect your account. On Twilio, you'll also have to buy a number. I have 2 active numbers already, but you'll have to head over to Twilio's Buy a Number section and look for a number. Make sure you have SMS and voice. Voice is optional, but for future implementations, you can check voice and SMS. This is where you can buy your numbers. Once you've bought your numbers, you'll see them. Click on the number you'd like to configure. Go down to the messaging configuration, and this is where you'll find when a message comes in, paste your n8n webhook URL that will be available on your n8n instance. This is where you'll paste your webhook URL, and that's it. You'll be all set with Twilio. For the last one, we are using Ultra Message. This is the API we're using for today's video. Instead of this, you can go to WhatsApp Business API. Look for the trigger on messages. For this, you'll need a credential. I'm not using the official WhatsApp Business API. I'm using a third-party app to connect WhatsApp. You'll need your client ID and client secret. Head over to developers.facebook.com and create your account. Create an app and answer a couple of questions. You'll have your client ID and client secret ready to go. Pretty standard, nothing too complicated. For this tutorial, we'll be using the Ultra Message WhatsApp API. To connect the third-party WhatsApp API, you'll have to use a webhook. Look for webhooks. This is where you'll find your webhook. I've renamed it to WhatsApp webhook set this to post. Grab your webhook URL, configure it to WhatsApp incoming. Grab your webhook URL from n8n and add it to your Ultra Message API. Head to your instances, add an instance, and they'll walk you through steps to connect your number. Once connected, you'll see your number connected. Scroll down and look for the webhook settings and post webhook settings. This is where you're going to paste your n8n webhook URL. I've already done it and I'm pressing save. That's it. You'll be all set. We are now set with our Gmail trigger, our SMS trigger with Twilio, our WhatsApp trigger with Ultra Message. Now we'll be setting up our merge node, which will be taking the outputs from all three channels and merging them into one unified workflow. Now we need a node to combine all three channels into one stream. Go to your nodes panel and search for merge. Set the mode to append. For the number of outputs, set it to 3 since we have 3 channels. Map this to connect with the merge node. But here's the problem. Gmail sends data in one format, Twilio in another, WhatsApp completely different. We need to normalize this. Go to your nodes panel again, look for code, and click on it. This code does 3 critical things. It detects the channel, extracts key data, and pulls everything into a string format for classification and AI analysis. It's a long code, so you'll have access to it. Just copy and paste it if you're using Gmail, SMS, and WhatsApp. Here's where it gets cool. We're adding AI to automatically classify every message. Head over to your notes panel or click the plus button. Search for AI agent, click on it since I've already configured it. This is where you'll put your prompt. This is where we're capturing our channel, the sender's name, the contact name, the message name. Feel free to copy this. And as for the system message, this is the prompt we're giving the AI to analyze. Make sure to toggle this on. We need this specific format so we can extract data from it. I'll walk you through that as well. As for the chat model, search for OpenAI. It'll come right up, and this is where you'll create your OpenAI credentials. If you haven't done it yet, click on Create a New Credential. This is where you'll paste your API key. Head over to the OpenAI platform and look for API keys. Walk you over the configuration. You have to first get your billing set up, add a payment, and you'll get your API keys from here. This is how you'll get your API key. Just create a new API key. Once you get it, paste it over here and click on. Then you'll have it configured and you can select whatever model you like. I'm going with GPT 4.0 Mini. And over here, as you can see, there's tools and there's output parser. This is where we'll add our output parser. Click on the plus sign and look for structured output parser. Since I've already done it, click over it and change this to define using JSON schema. And here you'll paste the input schema. So basically the data coming from our AI agent will go through the output parser, which will give us a clean list of items that can be put into our CRM. So before we set up our Google Sheets node, we'll run some test workflows to see if our parameters are working well and to show you the reference parameters. Let's start with the Gmail trigger. I'm going to click Execute Workflow, and as you can see, it's working well. I've sent an email from my other email address, and it has merged it. As for the code, it has normalized the data. As for the AI agent, as you can see, the reference fields, channel label, sender's name, sender contact, the message, and the AI agent prompt, it's working well with structured output. This is what parses the data. So now we'll connect our Google Sheets. Just click on plus over here for Sheets, look for rows. This is how we query our database to look for contacts, and this is where you'll set your credentials. If you're on an n8n cloud plan, you'll see one-click sign up, but if you're on a self-hosted server, click on New Credentials. You'll need your client ID and client secret. As I mentioned for Gmail, you can reference the docs or head to your Google console and create a project where you get your client ID and client secret, then save. That's how it's configured. I've already set it up, and here you'll choose your document. That's your unified CRM. For the sheets, just to give you a glimpse of the CRM, this is how it looks. You need contact ID, name, channel, priority, intent, sentiment, summary, and conversation thread. Make sure to create your sheet with these exact columns. Then over here, you'll see a filter. This is where I click on contact ID. This is how we look for our contact. You have to click over this, and this is how you get this field. We have to check if this is a new customer or an old one. This is how you check it. So as you can see, the output is nothing. So another thing you have to make sure is head to the settings and click on Always Output Data, since we need it for our processes. Now head to your node or simply click on the plus button, look for the if node and click on this. Since I've already configured it for you guys, I'll be speed running you over it. As you can see, we're referencing this node. There's going to be the default node and audio strings, and make sure it's set to empty, and you can just rename it. I've renamed it to check if new contact. And once we click, since it's empty, is it a new contact? True, it's a new contact. This is where we'll be setting up our next module to make sure that we capture the new customer into the CRM. Again, now click on plus over here. That's next, that's directed towards the true pathway. And look for sheets and look for append or update row in a sheet. Since I've already done it for you guys, this is how it's going to look like. And the same configuration, since you have already set your Google credentials, you'll just be able to simply select it and make sure to match your columns. Click on contact ID, and we're pretty much dragging all of this. And as for the AI agent's inputs, the contact ID will be from the code. That will be sender's contact, and as for the name, sender's contact name, the channel label. As for the priority that comes from our AI agent, and for the intent, which will be coming directly from the outputs of the AI agent, as for the sentiment, and the same for summary. And as for the conversation thread, we'll be simply pasting what we get, the message from the code node, and you'll be all set with your true node. This is where I will be entering our new customer. Maybe let's see if it's working well. I'm heading over here, and as you can see, this is the new one. Now we'll be setting up a false pathway, which indicates that the contact is an existing customer and is already in our CRM. For this, we'll be creating another pathway completely. Now make sure to pin your data. We're going to click on Execute Workflow. Once again, we can use it for our false pathway. As you can see, since we have already entered our data through the previous run, it's going towards the false pathway. Hence we can derive that the contact is not a new contact. Here we'll be clicking on the plus icon over here. Look for sheets again and look for the update row sheet. This is where we'll be updating our conversation thread and some other parameters. Since I've already set it for you guys, I'll be walking you through the configuration the same as before. You must have your credentials in the sheet the same thing. Use the same CRM, and as for here, make sure to use the contact ID, which we get from our code sender's contact, or you can even use the F1, whatever you like. It's the same thing, one and the same thing. And make sure to use the exact contact ID. As for the name, you don't need to update the name and channel, but we have to change it to the priority. This is where head over to agent, which has given you the outputs, the priority, the intent, the sentiment, the summary. And as for the conversation thread, I want you guys to pretty much just copy this expression. This is an expression that allows you to update your conversation thread. Basically, it's going to update the latest message along with your other messages that were already there. Let's try to run this and see how it looks. Let's hit and run. And if you head over back, as you can see, it has been updated over here. That's how your automation is complete. And you can click on the toggle workflow and make sure to change your webhook URL, hit it on production, and make sure to go to your WhatsApp business app. or in my case, our API, the third-party WhatsApp business API I'm using, and I'm going to change it over here. And the same goes for my Twilio. I'll head over to my Twilio account and change this URL, and I'll remove the test URL to the production URL, and that's how it'll be up and running, to give you some tests through Twilio. Let's test it out and execute it now. Now let's test our SMS and WhatsApp to see if it's working well, since we've already tested our Gmail. Let's click on Execute Workflow, and we are going head over to my other device to send out a message. And let's wait. As you can see, the message has been received and it's a new contact. It's going to save it. Now I'm going to send another message. I'm going to click on Execute Workflow again. And as you can see, I've sent another message, and let's head over to our CRM and see how the data has been populated. This is the SMS inquiry, as you can see, is low. And as you can see, the conversation thread has been updated. You can see the latest conversation and also the previous message that I've sent. This confirms that our SMS workflow is working as well. Now we are going to test our WhatsApp workflow to see if it's performing well and to give your whole run through of the whole system. Now let's head out to WhatsApp. I'm going to first click on Execute Workflow, and I'm going to send a message now. Hello. Let's head back to n8n. As you can see, it has been read, and since I'm not a new contact, this has been updated, and this confirms that our workflow is well functioning. This is the end of the video. As you can see, we have set up a unified omni-channel inbox and CRM agent, and that's it. You have just built a professional grade unified inbox with AI classification. You'll be given access to this workflow through the JSON file, which will be available. You can import it from here. You just have to click on Import from File and click on the JSON file, and you just have to click on Open, and you'll have a workflow ready to use.
If you made it this far, you've already proven something most people never do. You're not afraid of change. You've learned how to capture leads, automate outreach, scale conversations with AI voice, increase efficiency, and now even build autonomous agents that think and act on their own. You've just built the blueprint for the next generation of business. One that doesn't rely on luck or hustle alone, but on systems that think, learn, and execute. What we're building together isn't just automation, it's freedom. Freedom from repetitive work, freedom to focus on creativity, strategy, and impact. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or running a global team, these tools give you leverage, and leverage is the new superpower. So don't stop here. Keep improving your automations. Test new agents, measure ROI, and refine your workflows. The more you automate, the more time you can earn back, and the smarter your business becomes. If you found these videos valuable, share them with someone who's still burdened in manual work. Subscribe, connect, and stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. The future of work is already here. It's automated, intelligent, built by you. I'm Braden Posey. This has been Affinity AI Automation Mastery Class. Let's go build the future, one system at a time.